Hey Twitch, just doing a quick stream test before I start streaming. And everything looks good, so I'm going to continue with my playthrough of a Realm Reborn today. Let's see here. So what did we last leave our heroes with? Karn. Think I'm ready to do Karn now. Need to do the Black Mage quest. So... And there was also reporting to the Maelstrom. So let's switch to Black Mage. I'm so used to playing like I've been playing so much over the last couple of weeks as my main character that it's like I'm not seeing the UI that I'm used to, and it's like, whoa, what's this? Okay. I wish there was a way to duplicate UI across. That would be kind of nice. There may be. Feed me lalas. Okay. Okay, so Rashat Riki reporting that Titan has been defeated. Why, thank you. Oh wow, I'm getting a standing ovation. Up, and here's Winfilia. Well, of course they were. I mean, I hope they were. Okay. So, before doing that, let's go to... Oh wow, I'm so used to seeing the Heavensward locations too that I'm trying to scroll down and nothing's happening. Okay, so let's go to Ul'dah. Alright, the Adventurers Guild. No, not the Adventurers Guild, the Thaumaturge's Guild. What's wrong with me? Or, no, not even there. Crap. One of these teleports, I'm totally gonna get it. Either that or I'm just trolling you by teleporting all over Ul'dah. The dumbest, tour of Ul'dah ever. Okay, there we go. Milvanus Sanctum. Sacrarium. That's what we wanted. Let's learn more about being a black mage. Maybe they'll improve my directional sense. Okay, you'll never go back. Guidance for those seeking the black. He's an arrogant little bastard, isn't he? Then again, he's a Lala. Find the keys required to seal the void gate. Whoa, weird text box. The blood of sacrifice. That doesn't sound good. The Sagali Desert. Slay what fiends emerge from the planar fissure there and slake the land's thirst with their light blood. Well, at least it's not me to be sacrificed. Huh. Alright then. Sure. Nobody leads me wrong in this game. Everything's fine. So it's the Sagali Desert, which presumably means I need to go to Forgotten Springs. that chocobo. What's Party Finder doing? Cheery? Huh. Alrighty then. Yeah, every time I have to go somewhere in the freaking Sagali Desert, it just takes forever. And the funny thing is, this is apprentice tier compared to what it's like on in Heavensward. The zones are much bigger. Oh, looks like there's a hunt. Xenago. Oh, I shouldn't just be blithely walking through here. It's a little bit more dangerous than that. Level 60, these things won't even aggro me. There we go. Okay, can I get up this way? Sort of? Maybe? Yes? No? Perhaps? Yes. So, sorry, Mr. Fallen Wizard, you're gonna have to die. Man, I want Astrofire 3 so bad. So bad. Okay, and this Fallen Pikeman. That was a very meaty grunt he made there. Okay. So there we go. Let my MP recover just a smidge and interact with the planar fissure. Hostile presence. Deep void scamps. Okay. Oh, no big deal. Toss some thunders. I was gonna say, not even one, like, thundercloud here. Oh, yay, more thunderclouds. Easy peasy. Oh. Okay. More, I guess. See, this is about when I really wish I had physics. Physic. Okay. Whew. Alright, now spill the blood into it. Okay, so now back to Mulvae's Sanctum. Ah. So this time I'll do something a little different and actually teleport to the location that I intended to go the first time. And head in almost the right direction. Progress is progress. Okay. It is done. Freeze, which is a mostly useless spell in PvE. Not completely, but mostly. Okay, so definitely don't put that there. Move it up here somewhere. There we go. Okay. So now, Besides this, yeah, let's head back to the Waking Sands. Don't really want to do plot quests while I'm, queued for something, because if the cutscenes run long, which several of them can, I might miss my queue. Yeah, there's actually very few dungeons, that are, there's no plot dungeons, I think, between Brayflox and the next one at 41, so... there's just 2 optional dungeons, one of which is Karn, the other of which is Cutter's Cry. Okay, ferry ticketer. Okay. There are people outside the Waking Sands. Screaming? That was my plan anyways? So everything looks fine here. It's dark. Wait. Holy shit, there's corpses everywhere. Either that, well, maybe they're all asleep? No, it says search for survivors. Jesus Christ. Well, at least the echo makes it easier to communicate.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Thank heaven she is safe. Louisoire, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Shit, Garleans. Oh, that's why you don't bring a sword to a gunfight.
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring her forth, and you may yet know mercy.
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you.
Well, that's a smart plan.
I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Well, she's a jerk.
Cease at once!
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now.
She's not really a
They
priestess.
say she also possesses the echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough.
We
We leave. Bring the prisoners.
Wow, she shot her own guy in the back. That's cold. I mean, admittedly, he wasn't listening to orders. Well, hardly a triumphant return. Guess theoretically it should have been obvious from the name of the quest, all good things. Off to Camp Drybone, I guess. Even though I knew it was gonna happen, it's still... Claim Sanctuary. Well, that's good to hear at least. Hey, welcome to the stream. Well, that's what my echo told me. Didn't sound like that was going to be likely given what I overheard. Unfortunately, right now it seems like I'm the only one left. And what I need right now is guidance. So is he simple then? Okay. Personal request. Ballpoint chisel, pair of needle nose pinchers. Sure. Sure. Holy crap, quests everywhere. Here's another plot quest. Yeah, he did show some interest in fixing that horologe. Okay. Oh, it's an alembic. Yeah. An ornamental hammer, apparently. Not sure how that would fix the alembic, but whatever. Angry air, huh? Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to teleport into Drybone anyways, so I might as well pop over to Ul'dah and get those 2 items for marks. And then I can get the rest of the tools when I pass through Camp Drybone. I can't take this character seriously. Meme des? I am a meme. Huh. Oh, that's what he said he wanted, so... Actually... Can you give me a bronze? No, you cannot give me a bronze ornamental hammer. Alas. Okay, so then down to the markets. Which really... probably just... go through here. get to? Imperial nuisance. Now that's something I'd like to be right now. Though actually I'd like to be a little bit more than a nuisance to them. Imperial sledgehammer? No, that sounds like I am an Imperial. Imperial destroyer. That's the title I need. Imperial destroyer. Oh. But I think I've been watching too much Star Wars. Let's see here. Okay. Sintgot. Yeah, I'm a skilled craftsman. That's the way it is. Oh, maybe sometime later. Oh, this is the Cutter's Cry quest. He has burdens. The Darklight Raiders. Interesting, because Orem Vale is a lot worse than Cutter's Cry. My guess is that he ran. And you want me to do it for you this time? Well, I guess if you have to go down into it. I can understand why you might not want to. Okay, so... where is this? Lost Hope. Yeah, Central Thanalan. Let's head to Brackbrush Station. Oh, both of these are in Central Thanalan. Well. Should get more mounts. I feel mount deprived. That's a cheerful name. Alright, destination. Take some Nymea lilies. Apply to destination. And here's the end of the quest. Ha. Is that your job? To stand there and, like, be grumpy at people? Oh. Okay, that's worse than running away. Yeah. The question is, would it fighting have made any difference? Well, but I'm an adventurer. Though then again, he was a mercenary. Okay. I still don't have any, Oh, I do have Heart of the Party. Sure, I'll take Heart of the Party. Maybe that's why everybody walks around with the Heart of the Party title, because they haven't gotten anything else, or that's the first one they got. Actually, I'm gonna stop by here and mend my gear quick. There we go. Okay. So, off to Lost Hope. Oh, there's another quest up there. Yes, I do. Here's some repellent. But you don't sound that assured. Oh. No, he didn't really, but apparently I have instinctual knowledge of how this is to be deployed. Or maybe he told me and the game just decided not to provide that information. I mean, after all, I've got quest markers. That's good enough, right? Either that, or, you know, maybe I have no idea what I'm doing, and he's like, you know, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm like, okay, well, let's fake this shit. Fake it until you make it, right? That's the way it works. I mean, I guess, well, the biggest problem is what's the range on the repellent, you know? Like, that's kind of important, but... Okay, well, there we go. I will. Yeah, cheerfulness is the order of the day, apparently. I should rename this stream the Raen Resigned. Okay, so now off to Drybone. Well, not exactly off to Drybone. Off to find this guy, and then off to the Drybone, where I'm going to purchase an ornamental hammer. Because of course I'm going to. Okay, so here we go. Slipshod Wayfarer. Oh, wow, these are a little higher level than I was expecting. That's what I was waiting for. Ooh. Yeah, I could definitely use some healing magic. I don't know, I reclaimed it. Well, mission accomplished anyways. Well, I guess I didn't do a very good job of clearing Halatali out, given that, you know, there were still monsters coming out of it to attack people. Maybe that was to encourage me to do Halatali if I haven't done it yet? Except, but I already did. So, where can I buy this bronze hammer? I mean, here, maybe? Tools? That's good. Bronze ornamental hammer. Oof. He's gonna pay me back, right? No, that kid, he probably couldn't afford it. Chalk it up is another do-good task. Okay, so she's right out here. Okay. Oh, I missed a couple of quests. Damn it. Hey, maybe you're, assuming too much. It's always possible that he could have, you know, been late to his own funeral. I mean, he couldn't have deliberately been late to his own funeral, but somebody else could have made him late. Ugh. Maybe I'll just take these and then, like, do them while I'm waiting for Karn. Oh, that's a familiar location. That's where I had to clean out all those pests for that random botanist. I hope so too. Oh, level 37. Oh, here's that hammer you were looking for. Oh, and then the other one, the tools, the bolt point chisel, and the needle nose pliers. That's too bad. Well, it sounds like you were a crafter of some sort. Ah, outside. Okay. Sort of. Indeed. Oh. Hmm. Too many dead bodies about. Alright, I'll need an explanation, though. Aha. Okay, then. Alright, so here's the location where I will presumably get a Sabatender del Sol. Oh man. Takes a little while for them to show up, I can see. The pitter-patter of tiny feet. That does not put me in a positive mood for killing this thing. Oh, let's not take 1,000 needles to the face. That would be bad. Okay. There we go. Okay. So there's also this Gubu quest. Investigate the spot and slay the foes. That's some detail right there. Guess I don't need too much help with kill things, though. Alright. Oh, there are 3 of them. Oh, that worked out. There we go. Spot investigated, foes slayed. Lazy adventurer teleports to nearest location. Yeah, in 1.0 you couldn't do this. Like, you had to hoard your anima from what I heard. So, now it's just paid for by Gil. Which I can't really complain about. Okay, so Brazo del Sol delivered to Ilkum. The armor of the Sabatender del Sol. The fleshy interior holds a surprising amount of fresh, drinkable water. Okay. Huh. Ugh. Okay. And I did accomplish Baron's quest. Wow. Fairly depressing, though. Hmm. Okay. That was just painfully apparent that you were trying to fit that reference in. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Back to the Waking Sands, it looks like. What does the shopkeep have to say to me? How did they not notice the Imperials walking in the door originally? Some of them take longer than others. So that's 4 of 8. Guess not. Not actually that strong, though. I got a strength of like 54. Guess I could raise strength. And anorexia. The sylph's peaceful expression belies the fact she no longer lives. Well, that's cheery. Oh. It's a lot of bodies. So, collect Gil and buy something. Ah, here she is. Hundreds of coins? Wow. So, I have a suspicion that these cookies are actually not going to end up in Father Iluid's stomach, but instead is going to end up in the hands of children. Which, I mean, if it makes them happy. Well, that's good at least. That's not good. I don't know, I think I've got your divine judgment right here. Then again, asking Azima for her help Must be both shrieked and spoken. I guess that makes sense. Well, to the mark of the warden, which ironically is around where Mormo's urn was, I think. At least I don't need to worry about the Ul'dah anymore. There are fireflies near the mark. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I wasn't supposed to actually pray. Well, screw the Imperials. May Azima's judgment fall upon them. Well, if I must be the instrument of vengeance, then I will be that instrument of vengeance. This is not a problem. I'm okay with that. Oops, looks like I need to step away for just a second. Okay, and I'm back. Okay. Yep, looks like I'm gonna be the one that needs to take vengeance. I'd rather remove the Solus from the Imperials. Great, I have to return a dead ambassador to her people. It's for the best, it's just painful. So I've got some bad news, Kamuxio. She died well, though. Page there. Hit Brush briefly to do this out of whole cloth quest as well. Ah. Oh, that makes sense. Well, that's good. Wow. Tattered, frayed, torn, moth-eaten, lice-ridden, and stained with what appears to be blood. Cheerful. Oh. I keep getting caught on that chair. Okay. Looks like it's all the way on the other side of this rock, past that set of fences. So... Uh-oh. It looks like he was being watched, unless I'm just gonna be ambushed by some Vilekin or something. Oh, an Imperial. Oh, sweet! Hello, you are my first revenge. Eat a bunch of fireballs to the face. I don't know. Why was an Imperial watching you? Yeah, unfortunately, I left him in charred bits. He was an Imperial, certainly. After all, he was neatly labeled. He was also in a freaking Garlean uniform. Oh. Alpha Node.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn. And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Cid Garland. I have come for you.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait,
Oh.
Hear me, Cid. Eorzea needs you.
He doesn't look like he's doing all that well. Then again, it can't be pleasant to remember.
Cid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Who are you? Alfino Leveilleur, at your service. As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea.
Oh,
The
that's not good.
repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided.
So that leaves a huge hole.
And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak.
Another primal now.
Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled.
But we're kind of lacking in support right now.
If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Cid.
I have an airship?
Yes, Cid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship?
Seems kind of cruel to drag him
wait.
out. Well, now he looks more like Cid.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
They need my airship. They need me.
Wow. Of course, then again, yeah, it was kind of a dick move to make them put together that feast. Make me put together that feast. Oops. Yes, we do. Huh. Towards Kurthus, huh? Oh, that's helpful. Well, I'll do my best. Okay. So, I am gonna queue for Karn now. And we shall see what we shall see. But then I also need to head to Fallgourd Float. Okay. Ah, right, this guy helped me with the investigation into Hawk Manor. Yes, I do. Well, that makes sense why we absolutely have to have Sid, then. But, thankfully we have Sid. He's not in the best of condition, but, you know, apparently his technical skill is still there. Okay. Alright. A distasteful task, thanks. Ugh. Thanks, ma'am. Huh. Oh, that's just great. Yay! So I have to prove myself to the Ishgardians. Thrilling. Okay, so there's also this quest to do some dodo meat and slay jackals. Okay. It kind of looked like they were buffing themselves, but they don't look buffed, so... Jackals aren't wolves, though. So why am I getting wolf fangs out of them? For cut rate, like goldsmith jewelry, maybe? I have here a high-quality imitation wolf fang. That's what I'm doing. Oh, somebody had a bad day. Oh, that's cheerful. But at least I got a new set of pants out of it. Oh, tights. Tights don't seem like a great idea. Versus... Oh god, the color on those tights. Ew. How? Oh. There's my Q-pop. Into the sunken temple of Karn. Ghosts and bats and scorpions. Okay. So this is where you figure out which items you're supposed to put in the final thing. If you look close, you can see that the left is kind of a spiral and the right is a fruit. Looks like grapes. Man, we don't seem to attack the same one ever. So that's the Helm of Might. Couple of bats here. Oh, and there's that bee. So the bees do a nasty attack. It's a lot better than it used to be, actually, but if you leave them alive for too long, they use an attack called Final Sting, which hurts like crazy. Like, really nasty bad. It used to 100% one-shot you, pretty much. I think that there were some cases where if you had, like, maybe a Stone Skin and an Adloquium on you, you could survive, but... it was really nasty. But they made it a little bit easier these days. Yeah, so that Karn Facer will actually come back later. He drops a treasure chest when you kill him. So... you want to kill him as soon as you can, but you've got like 3 chances to kill him before he, before the end of the dungeon, so it's not really that big of a deal. Okay, and here's the first boss. So this boss is kind of interesting because he has an ability called Doom. So Doom, if you don't stand on one of these 3 glowing platforms, which is shining when you have Doom within 10 seconds, then you die. And then you make your healer incredibly unhappy, and... then they're very unhappy. Yeah, so it is better not to die to Doom. There are also these bees which also do Final Sting, so you want to prioritize them heavily when they actually come out. This fight, people used to hate it so bad. So the bees should be coming out shortly. There they are. So that's the ability that you need to run onto the shining platforms for. First shining platform. No problem. Nope. It never lets it be the one that You were on. Almost got it down. Yeah, you used to pop into parties where they were stuck at the Terratator. Just random groups. Everybody unhappy. These days it's not too difficult. Couple of bees here. This was also a nasty pull. People used to have the tank sack it. Like, just sacrifice himself, eat the final stings, and then just call it a day. Up, there's the final sting. And... ah, looks like we managed to kill him before he got it off or something. So I believe the Karn face... no, the Karn Facer doesn't come back in here. So these Ever du Poids, you actually need to kill them on the platform. Otherwise, they won't open up the door. And they come back to life because otherwise you couldn't progress the dungeon if they died in the wrong place. So, probably should have killed the Deathclaw first. Oh well. Okay. So one of you two needs to get onto the platform. Okay, there we go. So that's one. He put him right over top the platform. There we go. Okay. Apparently, I wanted a cat. As I can tell by the fact there is one in my lap. You actually don't really need to get the helm and the gem technically, though they do open doors later in the dungeon, because the flame and the fruit is sufficient to unlock the door that you have to unlock to get to the boss without without triggering an extra mob spawn. we go. Ah, here's where the Karn Facer comes in again. As you can see. Oops. Ah. He killed the mob before my Fire 3 went off. That's like the worst thing you can do to a black mage. Aw, just a longsword. Okay. So there's a patrolling monster here that condemned. It was probably gonna aggro onto the healer is my guess. Oh my god. Oh, nope, there we go. Okay, so this boss is interesting. You can only damage the Temple Guardian effectively when the Soul Stone is down. So note that vulnerability down effect? Yeah, so basically, when the Soul Stone is up, that vulnerability down is in effect. So you want to kill the Soul Stone, fight the Guardian, kill the Soul Stone again, add infinitum until the Guardian actually is downed. Whoop, don't stand in that. So one interesting thing about the game is that all of this stuff's snapshots. So when I cast Thunder, even though he's going to get vulnerability down, the Thunder will still tick at full potency. While, even though the Soul Stone is up right now. I need to cast a Blizzard first, before the Ice. That didn't work. I was kind of hoping Obliterate might be prevented by Mana Ward, but doesn't look like it. Come on, Thunder. Yeah, and at this point, even if he stands up, it would make sense to just beat him down the rest of the way. It's slow, but it's probably faster than the alternative. But we didn't need to do that. Okay. Okay, so another patrol. Looks like I'm going to be hitting level 38, which is awesome. That means I could theoretically do Cutter's Cry next time. There we go. Okay. So this would be another place where the Karn Facer would appear if we hadn't killed it. But we did, and we got the longsword out of it, so... Up, and there's level 38. Not that it matters because I was synced to level... Oh my god, it's Blizzard 3. Ah, sweet Blizzard 3. Though it's not quite as good until I get Astral Nimble 3. Okay. Oh. Somebody got hit by Caudal Swipe. Okay. Oh. Yeah, don't get hit by that again. Okay. Oh. I think he's fine. Okay, good. So we are almost at the last boss. Whoa. Darkness. Guess the sun's setting. So he's going to put the fruit in the left pan. Or the flame in the left pan and the fruit in the right pan. Oh, or not. Maybe we didn't have the fruit? Well. Oops. Wow, they're headless. Well, he looks cheery. Okay. So this fight is pretty much very similar to the rest of the dungeon. There's these sun jurors, which should be killed on the pedestals, and then there are these mithril verges, which need to be killed as quickly as possible. So priority kills, killing in appropriate places, all that wonderful kind of stuff. Alright. Sometimes I've seen these things not go up properly, which is very weird. If you're not in the black area, then you basically can't effectively damage them, and you have to be, then they basically lock you in. But I've seen a couple of cases where the sides just don't go up at all. Like right now, they're not going, which is very peculiar. Uh... Woo! And I got an achievement. And another achievement. Okay, so... Oh, I liked what the tank did. So, greet that. And... Oh! Got 2 player accommodations. Woo! Alright. Alrighty then, so I am going to go to, whatchamacallit, the observatorium. Ul'dah. And then that's probably going to be all I'm going to be streaming today. Let's see here. So today we reunited with Cid. We saw the deaths of many of the Scions and the capture of Minfilia and Papalimo. We saw the reappearance of Alpha No, and we're now trying to track down Cid's airship, so let's see what this guy knows. Nothing, of course. Oh, that's a cheery welcome. So, as you can see, the folk of Ishgard are a warm and welcoming folk who are happy to help people in need. So we will attempt to warm their hearts when next I stream, probably. Actually, I will be streaming more of this on Saturday, however I will probably take a short stream during the week to stream the Heaven's Turn event for this year, which is the Final Fantasy equivalent of the, well, Final Fantasy XIV equivalent of the New Year. So, look forward to it. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to follow, or if you are on YouTube, like, favorite, and subscribe. So, thank you again, and have a great day.